Ooh.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing? You ready for your 74 questions?
I'm pumped, I'm ready.
Are you an early riser or a night owl?
Early riser, 100%.
What was the last thing you thought about when you went to sleep last night?
That I hadn't updated my data for my coach on Training Peaks.
Oh. What's the first thing you thought about when you woke up?
Hoping that we hadn't ran out of coffee.
Good. Congrats on the engagement.
Thank you.
Were you surprised?
Yes, absolutely. It was halfway on a run actually down the beach, so not really something that I expected halfway through a run when I'm puffing and panting.
Can you show us your bling?
Absolutely. I'm very spoiled. Lucky gal.
He's done good. In one word, how would you sum up your fiance?
Hilarious.
What's your favourite thing about Cal?
Probably his ability to make light of any situation, so he's good at making people laugh.
What do you think he would say is his favourite thing about you?
Cal says he likes that I can walk into a room and make friends with anyone in about 5 minutes, so I think that's a positive thing.
What's your favourite room in the house?
We're in it. So garage, it's where the magic happens. All the hard turbo sessions and the 1,000,001 boxes for packing for the cartel merchandise that goes out.
What's your favourite thing in the room?
I've got to say this one right here, my beautiful Quintana Roo PR6. So many hours on this beauty.
So what's your favourite turbo session then?
I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with high power short intervals. So one of my favourites is sort of 15 to 20 by 1 minute. 1 minute on, minute off, and it's full gas for a minute, or you can go.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's missing from this room that would make it perfection?
I would love to have a big screen TV to keep me entertained rather than looking at a rack of wheels. But yeah, fun fact, Cal and I don't actually have a TV.
Oh, at all?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. We try and be productive.
I like it. Where did you grow up?
Perth, West Australia.
Do you miss it?
Absolutely. I miss the people more than anything. Noosa, I absolutely love it as a place, but all my family's over there, so it's great to go back each year.
Who did you last text?
Mel Halshield.
What did you talk about?
She was actually cracking up laughing because she was down at the river and there was a lady swimming backstroke with paddles in the river, so so we're having a good giggle about that.
What's your favourite app on your phone?
I'm going to go with either Training Peaks for spying on all my wonderful athletes on a daily basis, or Spotify, because good tunes are important no matter what.
Do you like to bake?
Oh yeah, I don't mind a bit of baking here and there, so actually I can show you what I've got in the oven.
Can't even guess. What was the last thing that you baked?
Yes, so I've been slaving away for hours, Steph.
Oh,
so
amazing.
Bit of red velvet cupcakes right here, so you can help yourself to one of those later if you like.
Later or now?
Oh, now if you like, go for it.
Yes. Favourite thing about being a pro triathlete that does not include training or racing?
It's got to be probably a couple of things. The travel, you get to go to a lot of places that you would never otherwise even consider going or dream of going, and also obviously the amazing people that you meet along the way. You can't go past it and make some pretty awesome friends over the years.
So what's the hardest thing about being a pro triathlete?
Probably the cash flow situation from time to time, and I guess just juggling training and racing with other projects, and most triathletes obviously have to have another source of income, so time management, just juggling it all.
What's your best habit?
I would say time management is up there actually, and being punctual. I like to get everywhere early.
What's your worst habit?
Allegedly, it's leaving too many things on the bathroom bench. It drives Cal crazy, so.
Are you the kind of person to let the fuel gauge light on your car come on?
For at least 50 Ks.
Violet crumble or crunchy?
Crunchy all the way.
Would you rather have a dog with a cat's personality or a cat with a dog's personality?
I'm going to go cat with a dog's personality. Dogs are really loyal and love you unconditionally, whereas I have had cats as a kid and they generally just want cuddles when it's dinner time. They just want food, and then they're done and they're off.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
I think losing the ability to lie would definitely simplify your life. Everyone would definitely know where they stand, and there's no escaping it, so no room for BS.
What was your favourite children's book?
The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Me too!
Yeah, it's a good book.
What lesson did you learn from that book?
Basically that you can just eat your way through life and achieve all your dreams.
Would you rather an adventure holiday or a relaxing one?
I actually think we've got it pretty good as a triathlete. We get to go and race and do the adventurous side of things and then chill out and spend time in some pretty awesome destinations afterwards. So a bit of both.
What's the worst bit of advice you have ever been given?
I was actually told by a work colleague after an injury that perhaps I should look at another sport because I obviously don't have the right body type to be a triathlete.
What's the best bit of advice you've ever been given?
To ignore people like the one that gives the previous piece of advice.
What's your current obsession?
I have a real obsession with VW combis, especially there's all kinds of awesome vintage combis along the coast, so I tend to always want to grab pics as they go by.
What's the stupidest thing you've ever done?
So last year, the day before I met New Zealand, I was leaving for a swim and Cal said, don't prang the rental car on the small retaining wall. So 2 minutes later, I came in the door and I was like...
What's your favourite thing about coaching?
That one's easy. Definitely just seeing how stoked your athletes are after they have the day out that they have trained really hard for, and super rewarding.
What's your perfect pizza topping?
I had a really great pizza. It was a nacho pizza actually, so I'm a bit obsessed with Mexican food, but it had a bunch of chili and corn chips on the top, which I thought was the best thing ever.
What's your worst kept secret?
Probably that Cal and I keep the Coles confectionery aisle basically in business. We're their most loyal customers, so you'll commonly find us there, but we try to keep it on the down low amongst our athlete friends because it's quite frowned upon.
Pink or blue?
Pink. All the way. Sorry, Steph.
Controversial. What's your middle name?
Chanel.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it. Family origin, it's a Dutch name, so.
Ah,
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Should we head over to someone a little bit more comfortable?
Sure, yeah.
What was your first ever job?
I was a swim teacher actually, through uni.
What was your least favourite job?
So I actually worked for my dad for a couple of days doing manual labouring in 40-degree Perth heat, and it was the worst 2 days of my life. I didn't last very long, to be honest.
Who was your first crush?
Do you remember Jonathan Taylor-Thomas from Home Improvement? So who played Randy? Yeah, he was my favourite.
Milo or Ovaltine?
Milo, all the way.
What's your favourite thing about triathlon?
I think just we get the opportunity to challenge ourselves and to reach new limits all the time, and obviously just the amazing people that you meet along the way, just lifelong friends. So I know it's really cliche, but we have some pretty incredible people in this sport.
What got you into the sport?
I did an 8-week women's tri course in 2011, which culminated in a women's only sprint triathlon, and it was amazing. The environment was super supportive and just such a diverse group of women, and so raced that and I was pretty hooked straight after.
Who does your strength and conditioning?
Mark Bosworth, of course, a good friend of ours from Workout Noosa. So it's pretty painful. I discovered I have 0 core strength, so Boz has been great at slowly building that up by torturing me with the TRX.
It's a nice little plug.
Yeah, absolutely. He deserves it.
Who within the sport inspires you?
We're surrounded by a lot of great professional athletes in Noosa that are kind of pretty inspiring on a daily basis, but Cal had the opportunity to interview Lionel a couple of years ago, Lionel Sanders, and I just thought he's got a pretty incredible story. He's super down to earth, and I like that he's really transparent with his training, and yeah, super cool guy.
So who out of the sport inspires you?
I would say Bethany Hamilton. So if you don't know Bethany Hamilton's story, she's a big wave surfer. She actually lost an arm to a shark attack when she was a teenager, and she taught herself to surf with one arm again and competed at a professional level, and yeah, just an amazing story, amazing human being.
Wow. Can you drive a manual?
Yeah, I've got a HR license. Actually drive buses and trucks, believe it or not.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Who's the most serious person that you know?
Probably my dentist when I go to get my teeth checked and they repeatedly tell me to cut back on the sugar.
In one word, how would your friends describe you?
Quirky.
In a movie about your life, who would play you?
If I got to choose, I would pick Rebel Wilson because she would make me way funnier than what I actually am.
Who's your all-time favourite TV character?
Good question. TV character... Well, I'm going to go pass. I might have to come back to one. Sorry, Steph.
How many puppies are too many puppies?
12 plus another 5.
Do you like true crime?
Yeah, love it.
Best true crime series on TV or podcast?
So probably as far as organised crime documentaries, Cal and I are really addicted to Drugs Inc. on Netflix. There is all sorts of crazy stuff going on with all the drug cartels, so not to be confused with Our Cartel, but yeah, really great series.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully still living here on the Sunshine Coast. We love it here. I would love to still be coaching. I really hope that we're still running the Cupcake Cartel and it's growing and going from strength to strength, and probably with a family by then, and it'll probably be age group racing by then too.
What fad or trend have you never understood?
Probably, I don't know if you've seen those really big oversized triathlon goggles, and they're almost the size of snorkeling goggles. I don't get it, but people seem to love them.
What's your spirit animal?
I'm going to go with a sea otter.
What's your first memory?
I do remember being attacked by pelicans while on a family holiday in Bremer Bay in West Australia, and they can be pretty savage.
Fictional character you like to hang out with?
The BFG, Big Friendly Giant from Roald Dahl, legend.
What was your favourite movie as a kid?
That would definitely be up there. I also really loved Aladdin and The Lion King. Yeah. Oh, The Goonies is another one as I got a bit older.
Good.
Yeah.
But Aladdin and Lion King coming out as real movies, not animated.
Yeah, that's exciting. Get to relive my childhood again, so yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I'm pretty good at handstand competitions, actually.
Who's the most underappreciated triathlete on the circuit?
I'm going to go with Laura Siddle. I think that for someone as accomplished as Sid, that she doesn't probably get the recognition that she deserves.
What song do you know all the words to?
Wannabe, Spice Girls. So
can we hear it?
So here's the story from A to Z. You want to get with me, you gotta listen carefully. Oh, you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
You got M in the place who likes it, in your face you got G like MC. No, we won't make everyone suffer through that, Steph.
What's your favourite tattoo?
This one right here. So Cal and I got matching tattoos, so we do have our cupcake.
Who is your favourite superhero?
Astro Boy.
Oh!
Yeah, 100% an 80s child, obviously, so.
Finally, what is your coffee order?
Oh, almond milk flat white.
Should we go get one
100%.
to have with the cupcakes?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Thanks, Steph.